episode 4. Please don't argue with Facts Podcast. It's your host, Chadwick Do Right. Can't do no wrong. They got my man Cory Moore over here.
Can't do no wrong.
Can't do no wrong, my man.
What's going on, my guy?
Man, we good, man. It's
been a little delay, like what, 2 weeks?
I know it, man.
A 2 week delay.
But we back like we never left.
Exactly. You know,
you was over there kicking it
on
the West Coast, boy.
I had an adventurous 2 weeks, man. Yeah, it was alright. You know what I'm saying? In the hills.
Look like you was living high and mighty over there, boy.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool to live like a celebrity.
See how the other side, feel like for a minute.
You know, just when you get back on that plane and
you hop on that bird, come back to Mississippi.
But reality started setting in. Like
that plane ride hit different. That plane ride hit different when you come back to Mississippi.
Look, you ever say, I ain't never been on cocaine or nothing, but how people said to come down, I kind of figured probably a little bit along them lines.
It came on
down. No, yeah. So, but it was cool, man. Real cool, man. Got a chance to see a lot of things. Of course, the night before I left.
Right.
Like the night before I left, the night Nipsey Hussle was killed out there, man. It was crazy because I seen somebody post something on, I think it was Instagram, that was like, being in LA right now feels like being in the home of a dead person. Like, cause it's like so much stuff you see that reflect that person in the city. Like, they ain't there. They, it's
everybody
kinda,
mourning.
Yeah, everybody mourning and things like that right there. It's like being in on that repass and you in their home and shit like that. So yeah, it was somber but good. But good.
And I didn't listen to a lot of Nipsey music. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess for the younger generation, cause somebody said, man, like this hurt me. I never felt this way about
it hurt me. I ain't gonna lie.
About a celebrity, like a musician dying. And I said, well, and I had to realize, like, he wasn't around. Like, he don't remember when Pac and Biggie got killed. Yeah. So for him, this is his Pac and Biggie.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I just remember when Pac got killed. Like, Biggie, my favorite rapper. Yeah. But I remember when Pac got killed, it hit me a little harder. Yeah. Because what he meant to our culture.
Exactly.
So I feel like Nip probably hit a lot of people hard, even if they didn't know the music, because of what he meant to the culture.
Yeah. Especially LA. And then I remember when Nip got in the game. I remember he was on a song back, it was years ago. It was him and French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, and Big Sean. They did a song, and I heard him then. I'm like, okay, he cool. And I didn't really check back with him. And then I say about 3 years ago, I just started getting little stuff. YouTube started popping off, and I'm looking at the little bit. Like, damn, I'm start checking up on And I remember he did the album, the Proud to Pay album, paid $100 per, copy. And I remember doing that, but then I started listening to the music. I'm like, damn, he started dropping singles for the newer project, the Victory Lap. I'm like, okay, I'm sold. And I must have put everybody I knew. I tried to put him on Nipsey. Like, dog, y'all got to listen to this.
He had $100 album.
He dropped a Crenshaw. It was Crenshaw. Oh, it was a Mailbox Man. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Crenshaw. He dropped it was because Victory Lap was his first official album. Like the other stuff, like the Mailbox Money, Crenshaw, those were just mixtapes. But he sold the mixtape. He had printed I think it was 1,000 mixtapes. I can't remember how many it was, but it was so many, and he sold it for $100 a piece. It's called Proud to Pay. He still eventually put it put it out for free, but he just wanted to see who rocked with him.
Right.
And he actually. People spending $100. He did in stores signing $100 copies. You know what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z bought 10 copies of it. Cause he was just impressed with how he was, what he did, So
hey, y'all finna come out with $100 mixtape. It's called "I'm Too Old for This Shit." I'm too old for this shit. Be on lookout. Coming out of Trump. Coming out of Trump near you.
Coming out of Trump with it.
I'm gonna see who really down. When I ask y'all every day, are y'all still down? I'm gonna see who really down there.
Go with the $100, y'all. Who got the 100?
Oh, man. Yeah, but R.I.P. Nip, man. One thing I did like, I saw the community coming together, people having visuals and things like that coming together, and I see murals and somebody did a basketball court for him, man.
The basketball court they did.
So R.I.P. Nip.
And one thing I felt it was just disrespectful.
I already know where you finna go.
I know what you think, but it's something else. I've been seeing so many non-marathon shirts And non-marathon clothing, it's like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
We gotta do better, man. Like, and the stuff is inexpensive. Like, it ain't like it's so high that you can't afford it. Like,
Yeah. I think they said T.I. and Game.
Like, T.I. broke the register twice at the store.
Yeah.
The night before the funeral. Like, he broke the register twice.
I guess the only thing is like, well, y'all support him this way when he was alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I look at it like why does somebody have to die
for you to go and
you know what I mean?
I don't like that. See, that's why I say this from the top though. Like, I never understood the reason why people why guys like in the gang like that they come up, right? They come from the trenches, then they go and try to look a certain way. Like, they go buy Balenciagas and Gucci and all this stuff right here. Right. When these folks don't give a damn about you.
No, they don't.
They don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like you could be promoting your, like, they could have been promoting the Marathon brand. They could have been promoting anybody else stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I respect T.I. T.I. got his own little clothing line and stuff, but they could have been promoting other people's stuff and buying out the stores and stuff like that. Like, you have to wait to support somebody because they're no longer a threat to you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to like Nipsey when he was alive, but he was a kind of a threat because y'all in the same kind of field. Mm-hmm. That's how they looked at it. You could tell that's how they looked at it. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he died, it's like, let me jump on. Let me jump on some of this juice. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a threat anymore.
Yeah, he's not a threat anymore. You know? So, and that's how I kind of see it. That's how it kind of looks to me.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm riding that way. Yeah. Now, I saw Kodak Black, man.
I didn't even want to get on him.
See?
And like, I didn't, to me,
It's egregious. It's messed up what he said, like, but it's just that it's on camera. A lot of dudes probably said the same thing.
But it's like it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah. Why are you recording that? Like, who recorded that and put that out there though?
Like this me like, haven't you learned enough from being on live on Instagram?
Yeah.
Didn't you get arrested while you was online because your kids in the room? They said they had guns and drugs and stuff, and they bust down your door and arrested you, and like took you back to jail. Like, haven't you learned enough from going live? But then, like I know some, dudes probably think that, like, oh man, but then he said it, and then it wasn't even a problem what he said. It's like, all right, little bro, you tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when these people like in mourning, grieving about this guy, like they look like in grief, the first thing is like with anger, like you mad, like you gonna want to take it out on somebody,
right?
And like for you to go there and do that right there, and then when they come at you, you get upset, like, and then you try to apologize. It wasn't really an apology. Like, that would make me go, man, you
apologize to bruh. I'm like, come on, that's all you got?
An old girl, but I didn't disrespect her. Yeah. How you know?
Right. Nah, I mean, see, this is my thought on it, though. A lot of dudes be plotting on their homeboy.
Anyway.
Yeah. And I don't think they were homeboys. He just, you know what I'm saying? But it's just one of your peers, one of your rap peers. Yeah. A lot of dudes be plotting anyway, man. Yeah. But it's the fact that he verbalized it after this dude had just passed.
He wasn't even in the ground.
You know what I mean? And then, like, if you say it, man, like, who recorded and decided to put it on the internet?
He was on IG Live. So anybody can record you. I appreciate people that it's blog site that just start recording as soon as you go live. Anyways, that's scary. You do try to delete it.
Everybody with the iPhone,
they still got it. You know what I'm saying? But like they gonna he was going live on IG. Like that's what I'm saying. You gotta control your narrative, man. Don't be out here just doing stuff just because you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, with the situation with him, I think it's just a tumbleweed of everything he said and done over the past couple of months. Yeah. This thing he said about Tupac, the stuff he said about Wayne. It's like, it's all these things to put collectively. Then you do this, and like people just been ready to get you up out of here.
See, I think it's like he's so known for trolling now, or people think he's trolling. So he just kind of riding that wave. Like, I got to be known for saying something that's salacious, that's like gonna have all the blogs and the website.
I don't need to think. I just need to say some shit.
Yeah, that's true.
See, and I think people just like, we tired of this dude, man. Get him up out of here. Because like you been so irresponsible and reckless with how you speak. Like when you told Lil Wayne should have died when he was a baby or before he was born, and you said the thing about Tupac, Biggie, and Nas, and like people like you got but you doing a little too much. Like slow down.
And you coming against some iconic people. You ain't done enough.
You ain't been here long enough, brother.
We'll take that from Nas when he dropped Ether.
Exactly.
We don't accept that from you yet.
Exactly. You ain't got enough, brother. You ain't got enough years under your belt yet. So like it's like I think that's what a lot of it came down to. It came down to like it just people that got tired of him and they was ready to get rid of him anyway.
Well,
I think his streams dropped down like 700%.
Yeah.
After that.
And another thing, man, because y'all know I'm conspiracy, man. And I saw a lot of people debating whether it was just like a dude off the street just hating, somebody just hating on him, as opposed to whether it's like really like government conspired or something of that nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's strictly hate.
You think it's hate?
Yeah.
See, this is how I look at it. Just from I don't know who's behind it or if anybody was behind it. It could have just been a dude that just got mad, like they say the story goes. But to me, if you shoot somebody, then you leave out, and then you come back and like shoot him that many more times and then kick him, it's like you was making sure he was dead.
Like somebody put you up to make sure.
Yeah, this wasn't like, oh, I got mad and I shot him. Now I'm trying to get out of here before the police come.
Yeah.
Like, I'm making sure this dude is
You're going to have time to do this. Right
yeah,
now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, like, he could have been doing on the streets, but somebody said he had been, like, arrested before.
Yeah, they say he was out on, he just got out of jail from telling on somebody.
Yeah.
Like he was snitched or said something to somebody or something like that, and then he tried to come there. And see, that's what's crazy because the reason why I say I think it's just one of them things, like because nobody knew Nip was gonna be there at that time.
Right.
He just got up and left his house because he had a homeboy just got out of jail. He was going to get him right, you know what I'm saying, clothes and all that stuff right there, get him right, and he wasn't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So it's like random, and then you got this guy that's from the hood, from the neighborhood. So you know what I'm saying. So you like he probably just see, oh man, he going. You're like, bro, no, you ain't supposed to even be around here. And he took that the wrong way.
Yeah.
When he got his gun, shot the man, and then they said Nip was still talking to him when he shot him the first time. That's why he came back and shot him again. You know. So
either way though, it's a tough loss for the hip hop community, just the world in general, because. Yeah. Dude was doing like a lot of positive stuff out here. And a lot of people talk it, but he was really living it. Yeah. And it's tough to lose somebody that you know is like really uplifting your community that way.
The energy he put out there, like it was just, and like I hate to say it, but it seemed like the message got stronger when he died. If you think about like how many people was listening to Nipsey before he died and not after he died. Yeah. Like Kodak streams were down 700%. Nipsey streams were up 300%.
But you know what I'm saying? That happens, man. Just whenever somebody die, we run out to get the music because we trying to get that nostalgia back, that feeling back from.
And then like I think a lot of people like find out for now, like firsthand. They never listened, and now they hear like, dang, this dude really was on some other type of level. Like you know what I mean? Like it's certain music that's gonna be around forever. Yeah. I mean, some music that's gonna be easy to digest, it's gonna be gone. It's easy to do, like you know, hit here, then it's gone. Some music will never die. And I think he has music that will never die. It's always gonna be bits and pieces you can, like I could listen to an album right now and be done with it in a month. But this album, I still ain't stopped listening to the Victory Lap album. Yeah. And it came out last year in February. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some stuff is just not easily put down.
And I heard somebody say this, man. They said the worst part of his death is that we know it's not the last one.
Oh yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, man, he right. Yeah. Because he's not gonna be the last one. And this is the problem that I have, and I may be part of the problem as well, because if you're not part of the solution, then I guess you're part of the problem. The problem that I have with it is that everybody, as soon as somebody dies, like, oh, he was doing this for the community. We need to come together, stop the violence. We need to support black businesses and black entertainers. I'm like, y'all ain't doing none of this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all won't worry about that before that man got killed. Then after he's dead, then it's like all this come out. And I'm like, man, y'all always talking this, and then you like,
and then let it give it a couple months.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't really want no revolution.
Back on the bullshit.
Because see, I'm a history guy, and I know throughout the course of history, if you just study history, every real revolution, it came with some bloodshed. Mm-hmm. So if you're not ready to shed your blood, because see, who's gonna be the next one? Because see, Malcolm's gone, Marcus Garvey's gone, Machiavelli gone, Martin's gone. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna step up? Because those guys was willing to die for it. Muhammad Ali, those guys was willing to put their life on the line.
Career, money, everything on the line. Like, you can see Nip was putting his own money into this thing. He was putting his own resources into it. So it's like, all these guys, there's plenty of guys who got way more money than he do. And like, I see Jay-Z, what he doing on a scale of, you know, where he at, like putting money into him and Meek got the trying to restructure the social justice,
the prison reform stuff.
Yeah, the prison reform system and all that kind of things like that. But like that's like you gotta have like it's how many rappers out here supposedly got money to talk about how much money they got.
Right.
Now, how many actually doing something with the money besides buying cars, jewelry, women purses, talking about who women they gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Like how many doing something like that?
Right.
Like so that made either question that your sincerity when you actually talk about like that, or you just ain't got no damn money like you act like you do.
Yeah.
And
we talk about the other stuff. Man, you know what? We swept under the rug that happened. I think it's been a couple of years now, maybe. Akon, when he financed Africa.
Oh, you talking about the powers?
He brought power to over 1 million people in Africa. And I saw an interview. He was talking about it. He was like, man, when I went with this organization, I was trying to get this loan. They gave me $1 billion. He was like, yeah, I'm rich. He was like, but I know what I got to do with the money.
Yeah.
And he said, what did you learn from having $1 billion? He said, how far $1 billion really goes. When you're trying to do something like that, it doesn't go a long way. Yeah. And you think about $1 billion, what all we would do with $1 billion, but just trying to bring something like electricity to people, and that
something
many people,
something we take for granted,
something that we take for granted, that many people. He said that $1 billion, like it just evaporated so quick, and he said he really needed way more than that to do what he wanted to do, but he was able to help 1 million people with it, though. You know what I mean?
So that never had power before.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But like I think that's what and like what Nip was doing was, I think what Tupac left off, Nipsey took up what he left off. Like Tupac was talking about it, and he said in an interview, like he said, if I don't do it, I want to spark the mind of the person that's gonna do it.
Right.
And you hear Nipsey talking in interviews, like Tupac was one of his biggest inspirations. You know what I'm saying? Like then he said, like, you know, so I think like with that being like, and what Nipsey did, he opened up another. Like somebody else out there that's saying that what he was doing is gonna, you know, saying go from where he started. Like dog, what happened to black people in America ain't gonna be done over no. Like we was like think about it, we was in slavery 400 years. We ain't been free from slavery nowhere near that time. You get what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be something that just
it ain't gonna happen overnight.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with the type of then going through all the other stuff, the civil rights movement, the Jim Crow era, like all these things right here, the red line and things like that still systematically exist. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a while before you can, but it's got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
It can't be just like, okay, it's not gonna happen, or you know, everybody has to do their part. You know, whether it's learning and doing better as a person and showing your kids how to do it. You know what I mean? Teaching them how to structure, how to lead by example, like you know, morally, and you know what I'm saying, like just do things morally right. Like I see so much stuff I be watching. Like I mean one day I was at this thing, I can't say exactly where I was at, but a bunch of kids, and I seen how a chick was talking to her son. He was probably, the son could be no more 2 or 3. And how she just was speaking to him like, mother, this and da-da-da. I'm like,
yeah, you got a long way to go.
Like, come on, man. Like, that's a little 2-year-old. Like, you see what you're doing to him?
Right.
Like, when he gets 10 more years for him, like 10 more years, he gonna be doing that to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, and guess who we gonna learn it from?
Right.
You. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, that's why, like, we gotta do better, man. That's just.
We do gotta do better.
We gotta do better, man.
And I also want to tell people, man, like, just because a rapper rap about certain things, it don't mean they're a bad person. Like, you don't condemn Denzel when he killed 24 people in Man on Fire. But like, man, this is why we got murders in the country, because Denzel out here showing people how to kill. I'm like, no, man, so rap is just entertainment. Like, somebody was, when I posted recently about Cardi B and what she had did, like, she was drugging. I was like, she really admitted to drugging men and stealing money from them, stealing belongings from them. And they try to say, well, rappers rap about, Jay-Z and Biggie rap about robbing people all the time. I say, it's a difference between rapping about it and when you actually really, I said, rappers rap about killing people and stuff all the time. I say, how many have they actually really killed, though?
Let me tell you the difference between Cardi B and, say, like a Kodak Black. People love Cardi B.
Yeah, they love her. She's the biggest artist in the country.
They tolerate Kodak Black. So if I love somebody, I got to find a reason to just continue loving her. It's the same thing with R. Kelly. If I love his music, I got to find a reason. Well, maybe they lying. I got to find a reason to not dislike it. If I love Trump, I got to find a reason why he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I tolerate you, I get rid of you.
And life is full of double standards.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the double standards
selective morality is.
And one of the double standards is women can get away with things that men cannot.
Exactly.
Had that been a male rapper, had that been Gucci Mane, Gucci Mane or T.I. talking about, you know what? I was gonna meet this woman for sex. But before we had sex, I just drove her and took all her stuff.
Ross just said that put Molly all in the champagne. She didn't know. They was like, get them out of here.
They ran at me. I was like, that's entertainment. Not saying it's right, but it's entertainment. Like if he admitted to really doing this, that's something different. Like if Cardi was just rapping, she was doing stuff. I mean, it's different. But she came out and admitted she was real life drugging people, and everybody was like trying to compare her to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. I'm like, I wish we can get out of this culture to where, Cardi B did this, but what about Bill Cosby? What about R. Kelly? Or Trump did this, but what about Joe Biden? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we just take everything for what it is?
Every situation at its own.
Stop comparing Cardi B to R. Kelly to Bill Cosby. We comparing Cardi B to Cardi B. She drugged men. She stole watches, stole money from them. That's a violation. Listen, you drug me. I don't care what you do after that, man. You violate my body or you go in my pocket, I'm coming to find you. Yeah. Like we got some problems. You know what I mean? I don't see any difference.
Then obviously they do. Like I say, what they was conspiring was an illegal act anyway because they really was paying for sex. You know what I'm saying?
And a few people say that like, well, they was paying for sex, so they got what they deserved.
You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't go to the police like, hey, I was trying to, knock this chick off. I was gonna pay her, but she ended up drugging me and robbing me. So that'd be a lot. It's like robbing a drug dealer. Like, what you gonna tell them? What you gonna tell the police? They stole my drugs? You can't do it. But see, that's what Jay-Z and they were talking about. Like, that's what somebody like, I robbed a dope boy. He got his drugs.
All right.
And I'm gonna sell them as my own. So,
and it's a difference. Like, to me, I'm not saying either one is right. Like, if you sell drugs and I willingly buy them from you, I made a choice.
Exactly.
But you drug me, man.
If I had a vending machine with drugs in it, how many people that do own drugs will go buy from that vending machine?
Yeah.
So, am I wrong?
Boy, you put Frito-Lay out of business, boy. Frito-Lay out of business.
That vending machine was stay empty. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was like, am I wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they were gonna buy it anyway. I just said that. I just supplied the demand. You know.
Supply and demand.
Like Philip Morris been making money for years off killing folks.
And they tell you on the side of the pack.
They tell you right there, bold letters, right there. There you go. You will die smoking these ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't care, man.
But marijuana.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody die from marijuana.
Nah.
Never heard of it.
Tiger Woods back on the winning ways now, man. He got that green jacket back on today.
Yeah.
They showed, like, the last time he won the Masters, his dad was still alive, and he held his dad, and they showed, like, his son. And they said his son wasn't even alive the last time he had won the Masters, like, won a major. And his son looked like he probably maybe 10 now, something like that. It's been a while, man. And he's probably had the hardest fall from grace that we have ever seen any athlete.
Let me see. And come back?
Come back
or just fall from grace?
Just fall from grace.
I don't know about fall from grace, period.
When he fell off, he fell off.
Yeah, but
he didn't win like for a long time. And I know golf is a different sport. It's harder to win. But this man wasn't even in contention. Like, he wasn't even good at one point.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like competing. Like,
Derrick Rose. You know the Derrick Rose, Taylor?
No, it's not like Tiger.
Not Tiger.
It's a different Tiger because Tiger is such an iconic figure for us.
Yeah, true that.
Derrick Rose was good.
Yeah.
He had injuries. Tiger just like, as soon as they came out with that scandal with the women and stuff, man. Yeah. And the woman,
Kobe?
Kobe came back though. Kobe came back.
Kobe came back.
Kobe came back,
dog. Yeah.
Colorado Kobe came back. Woo, boy.
Mike Vick.
Vick came back. Vick the only athlete I know that had $200 million contracts. He went to jail, got out, and still got another $100 million. You don't. That's a comeback. His game might didn't come all the way back, but that was a comeback.
Come on, Vic.
Now Tiger, we'll see, but he's also getting older. I don't think he's probably going to win much more.
You don't think so?
No, he's
how old is Phil Nicholson?
Probably mid-40s, maybe.
He is? I thought he was older than that.
Maybe late 40s now. I don't know. But Tiger, what, like 42, 43 maybe?
Oh, okay.
Tiger. So I mean, I don't know how long left he got to really be like, because these young kids coming too, man, in golf. Yeah. But yeah, he got a green jacket.
He had a good run, man. So, Tiger had a good run. He had a Buick.
Tiger Woods.
A Buick commercial. You know what I'm saying? He had a good run.
Yeah, he had a good run till he ran right in that tree. Oh, girl came out there and bust that window, but I said, boy, she came out and bust the window, boy. I said,
see, what anybody said about her?
Yeah.
That's domestic violence. That's abuse right there on the man.
They say she came out to try to like get him out the car. Nah, she
was after that move.
She was after Tiger.
She had the 4-iron ready him, buddy.
Yeah,
buddy. She ain't had no pistol. She had another kind of steel.
You know, Tiger say he wasn't black at one time. Say he was Cabin Asian or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
I've seen that. He
so we bringing Tiger back to the fold now. Is he?
He's on a probation period.
Probation?
Yeah, he's on a probation period.
Tiger, you get one pass to the barbecue. If you don't,
at that barbecue.
You don't do right this time, you is canceled for good. Ain't no coming back this time, Tiger.
Oh boy, yeah, definitely, yeah. We're gonna review your membership.
Yeah.
We're gonna review that right there. But
man, you're not in the Game of Thrones, man. I wish you was in Game of Thrones.
Give me a premise of the Game of Thrones. I don't know. That's how I never got into it. I don't understand what is it about.
Oh man, we ain't got enough time, man. Look at her.
Okay.
You done missed like 7 seasons.
Yeah.
But really, I mean,
I got on demand. I can go back.
You can go watch it on demand. I was binge watching it all weekend, trying to spiritually prepare myself for what's happening.
What time does it come on tonight?
8 o'clock, man.
I'm trying to keep you here at 8:15.
Yeah.
Boy, you hear that noise?
It took me a minute to catch on what he was saying. I finna hit him. I finna hit you with that Snagglepuss. Y'all remember Snagglepuss? It said stage left.
Oh boy,
it's a stage left on you, my man. Boy, I gotta get up out of here. We got a little watch party tonight, matter of fact.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't tell you about the location, but
I couldn't pull up because I wouldn't know what.
We got a little watch party, man. I invited a few people. Some of them said they come, and some said they can't because they got kids and stuff, man.
Okay, that's a big thing. I said 1 billion people. Most people watching the game.
Yeah, like 1.5 billion. That's like,
and it's like the first episode.
That's like Super Bowl level, and it's just an episode on HBO.
The first episode, right?
Yeah,
that's
first
crazy.
episode. They ain't got but 6 left.
How long Power come back on? We'll talk.
Power's pretty good too,
Power's
man.
I like Power.
I like Power.
Yeah. I can get to Power. I gotta understand. I don't understand the premise of Game of Thrones. I think that's why I just never really got into it. So yeah. Oh, that's it on that one.
That's it on that one.
Yeah.
Tune in next week for your next podcast.
Yeah, I gotta get to the Game of Thrones, man. I never.
Yeah, it's a bunch of different families. It's hard to break it down. But it's like different families.
Just give me an overall premise of Game of Thrones.
All right, the kings, the original kings of the thrones died. The original family, the Targaryen family died. And so you have this family over here, Lannister's family. Then you have the Stark family fighting for it. It's like 4 or 5 different families all fighting for the throne. And everybody just maneuvering, trying to fight with each other and siding with each other. Then you got this girl coming in. She got some dragons, man. She got a big ass army coming behind her, man. You got brothers and sisters on there in love with each other. It's wild or not, like it's a wild show, but man, listen, you got folks killing folks, man. We got a Deadpool going. We gonna see he gonna get killed every week. Somebody.
Oh, so y'all got like a little
Deadpool going on. Yeah, me and some of my folks.
Who gonna die?
Yeah. Because they got some major characters, man. Like, and then in the midst of it all, between the families fighting each other to get to the throne, you got this army of the dead. And they don't give a damn about none of the families. They just gonna kill everybody. It's the army of the dead. They call it the White Walkers, and you know what I mean? So what's gonna happen is all these families gonna be fighting each other, all these armies. Then the army of the dead finna come up. And then they're gonna all have to fight with each other to fight the army of the dead. Because now they realize as progressed through the season, it was like this fight for the throne is meaningless. You got these people, the army of the dead, they coming to wipe all of us out. There will be no ruler of the throne. You know what I mean? They just gonna wipe everybody out.
Serious.
Yeah. Oh, it's serious. 1.5 billion people watching it tonight. Serious. I will be one of them.
Maybe one day I get into it, man. I figure I find the time to just watch, and like I have a selective way of watching TV shows, especially on Netflix. Like I don't binge watch. Like,
no.
I line up all them saying, trust me, you'll love it. You'll love it. That's what I do. I take 10 shows, line them all up, and I watch one after the other, just like you watch TV, and one show come out the other. That's how I watch mine.
See, man, I need to focus on one thing. I'm the exact opposite, man.
Because if I get caught up in one show, I get tired of it. And I won't want to watch it. So if I keep watching everything, I can
guarantee if you was in the Game of Thrones, you would never get tired of it. Man, I got my friends right now posting on Facebook, and see after every episode on Sunday, I will always do a forum on Monday. have a little Facebook forum. Man, that thing be like 200, 300 comments long. And you'll see tomorrow when you check the live generation tomorrow and look at my page. It thing gonna be 200, 300 comments long, boy. Yeah. We've been waiting on this for a year and a half. Listen, they've been filming this thing. It's so serious, bruh. It's so serious. It's a battle scene in here. They say it's the longest battle on cinematic film ever. There was a fight scene on Lord of the Rings. In the second Lord of the Rings, and this one surpassed it as the longest fight scene. They say it's like 55 minutes, just nothing but fighting.
And they gonna put all that in one episode?
I don't know if it's gonna all be in one episode. It's gonna carry over to another episode, but they hour-long episodes. So I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do it. But they said it took them over 50 days to film this one fight scene. That's how serious it is. Listen, man, when I tell you Game of Thrones is something serious, it's something serious, bruh. It's the best show of all time. It's the biggest smiles of shows. Or the Jay-Z or the Rakim or Tupac or whoever you got at the top. Game of Thrones is the GOAT.
This is the last season of it.
Last season, man. It's bittersweet.
How many episodes on this?
They only got 6 episodes this season. See,
only 6?
Yeah. The first 6 seasons had 10 episodes. I think season 7 had 7 episodes or 8 episodes. And this one only has 6. Now, some of them going to be a little longer than an hour, though.
So they bring y'all down to high. Like,
yeah, they bring us down. They bring us down.
Yeah.
I don't know what HBO going to do with their subscription after this goes over.
Well, Game of Thrones, they got something else to back it up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. They said they're coming out with some prequels, though. Like,
based off they going to do that.
Yeah, when I told you the original family that died and everybody fight for the throne, they said now they're going to do a prequel with the original family.
Oh, the one that died.
So they're going to do some prequels of that. So
they're going to like Breaking Bad, what's another episode that they did that? Like Breaking Bad had a knockoff with Better Call Saul. And that's like a tap off of Breaking Bad and stuff like that right there. I see nothing like that there, but I'm just not, like I said, I just never ever got into it, so I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, but good luck tonight on whoever dies.
Oh man. Man, listen, man. I've been trying to prepare myself emotionally, spiritually, physically. Man, I've been meditating, man. I've been drinking my water because I feel some kind of way, man.
No, come on, really?
Yeah, it's gonna be some serious tonight, man. I can't wait.
Let me see what time it is. Let me see if I can keep you a little longer.
It said stage.
Nah, they not.
It said stage left.
I know I ain't gonna be that.
And then you got the NBA playoffs, all that going on, man. And
that's right. That's ridiculous. I watched some of the what it was Raptors in Orlando. The Raptors got their ass whooped.
First playoffs without LeBron James. In the
LeBron making a movie, man. He ain't stuck.
Yeah, LeBron, he only came to Hollywood for that, though.
Yeah.
He only came for that.
He's making a movie. He's doing some other stuff.
I think he probably sabotaged the season. My conspiracy brain. I think he sabotaged the season so he can have the off season to film that Space Jam. He got that new Space Jam coming out.
That's where the money gonna be at there. He's like, this basketball money cool.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
This movie money finna be there.
I know what's going on.
Yeah. That's cool though. Shout out to LeBron, man.
Yeah.
I heard his school is like surpassed like expectations.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, if you got that kind of investment in it, you got to make sure that it's up to par. So I'm pretty sure they got like the best teachers, man, the best, probably tutors, everything. So, but I mean, you have to keep it to that level. So I give a shout out to him, man. And, because it ain't easy to run no school, man. I have to imagine.
No, I bet, yeah, for real.
Oh yeah, I want to tell y'all something else, man. This new app, Profoundly Me.
Profoundly Me. What's that?
Yeah, everybody been posting. It's like anonymous app on Facebook where you can ask people questions and you can be anonymous. So, man, it's amazing what people will ask you when they know that you can't figure out who they are.
Word.
Yeah, I done seen some people post some stuff, man. I'm like, man.
I was wondering what that was. I seen somebody doing it.
It's amazing what folks will ask you when you have no clue who they are, man. Everybody feel good, boy. that thirst come all out, boy. It ain't like when you
don't got hit with a couple of them questions, though.
Oh yeah, I'd post a few.
Give us some. Elaborate. Let's see what we're talking about here. Let's go take if I get on this.
I keep it light for y'all, but one of them was like, "You sexy AF." If I was single, I'd be in your inbox every day. I was like, well,
you ain't single, but hey.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you never shoot. Old African proverb.
Hey, okay, that's
I think I heard Peter Parker say one time, with great booty comes great responsibility.
Really?
So all you fine females who are weary and heavy.
Next week, we're going to, whatever you ask this week, we're going to read it out next week.
Hey, yeah, y'all hit me up on this.
On this app, we're going to read it out next week. I want to see what this is going to be like.
I'm going to answer them. We'll talk about it next week. Same do right time. Same do right channel.